Hello everyone, happy Friday and welcome to Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. Today I got out some retiring products. So the actual Poppy stamp set is not retiring, but the Designer Series paper and the Poppy elements are retiring. So if you check in the description box, I actually left a link for all the retiring products because we only have a few days left before those are all officially gone. So June 2nd is the final for retiring products. So you definitely want to check those out. Some of them are even on sale up to 60% off. So woo woo on that aspect. Okay. So I thought we would play with these Poppy elements today because I have a couple card projects that never got used in a class. And so I thought I would go ahead and just make those into cards so that I could send them out as Happy Mail. Not that my card collection or card stash is getting small or anything, but I don't want to forget what the card kind of looked like, and I do still have the sample and everything. But a lot of times when retiring products or products retire, then I'm kind of like getting excited about the new stuff. So I kind of want to use up all of the old stuff so that I can just kind of push it aside and move it along. Plus, after June 2nd, I will be having my Stamp Garage sale where I get rid of all of my retired stuff. So stay tuned for that. I think we'll probably do like an online garage sale because that's what I did last year and it worked out really well. But we'll see how I do it. I might do it as like a Facebook Live sale, or I might just do it as an event where the photos will always be there so you don't have to watch it. And I'd hate to like be there forever holding it up so you can actually see it. But I also I wouldn't want you to have to watch the whole thing just to see what's for sale. So stay tuned. I will soon be creating an event for the Stamp Garage sale, and you guys will all want to go get in that event. And then when I start posting the pictures and pricing, then you can shop. And then once you're done, I'll send you an invoice via PayPal, or of course you can always send me a check, and I'll ship those goodies out to you. So let's see who we got on today. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Jan. Welcome. I'm so excited. It is Friday. I am ready for the weekend. Yeah, it's been a crazy day this morning. We are having a small gathering of family on Sunday for Claire's birthday, and I can't wait. But of course, as the week gets closer and closer to that birthday date, I'm starting to get a little bit more panicky on making sure I have everything together. Plus, we officially have a 2-year-old, and she's been crazy. Luckily, it's not raining today, so hallelujah, we're going outside and we're playing outside. But our neighbors are getting their tree taken out, and so all of our shade is going away. I mean, I don't know. For some reason, I almost feel emotional about it. I don't know. It's crazy. I felt like I should have been more emotional for Claire turning 2, but I really wasn't. And I'm kind of proud of myself for that. But then now here I feel like I'm going to get emotional about a tree. I'm trying to see the silver lining and remember that means that in the fall there won't be as many leaves. And it also means my husband said we might be getting that gazebo trellis thing to put in our backyard sooner. And I'm so excited about that. Maybe it'll help keep the bugs away. I don't know. Probably not. Still dealing with the bug bites from this past weekend. So, yeah. You would think I'd just say I'm staying inside. But also with Claire, I'm we're going out. That's why I've let her play in the puddles in the streets. So, or not really in the streets, in the sidewalk. She sometimes goes into the street, but we got to get her back out. And, of course, we always make sure we check on traffic and everything. Hi, Laura. Hi, Karen. Welcome, everyone. It's Friday. It's Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy. It looks like I have 4 of these cards, and I am using the Poppy Designer Series paper. So it looks like I'm layering the Poppy paper onto Whisper White onto Poppy Parade and tying some of this fabulous, super, super staticky. I mean, I love this stuff, but oh, the static is just ridiculous with it. And then we're going to decorate with the Poppy Elements, which are retiring. So in your description box, I put a link for the retiring products so that you can click on that and shop any of the leftover products, because some of them have sold out. I think like it's kind of slowed down with that, but I'm sure it'll ramp up here in the last couple of days as we wind down to the last final hours of these products before they officially retire. Since this is so thin, I'm actually going to tie it into a double knot first, and then I'm going to tie it into a bow, because I'm not really that concerned about that knot being like thick and chunky. So we're going to tie it into a double knot. Then I know it's nice and tight around my project, and then I can take my time on making my bow. Oh, also, Karen, we got that same flyer in the mail yesterday. So they apparently were reading all of our minds on getting rid of mosquitoes. And we got that same flyer for the mosquito sprayer people. Okay, so there's my little bow. This one's like up a little high. Maybe I'll have to put some adhesive and stick him down. Also, one of the other things that I remembered to bring over to share with you guys today is that every month I have Laura's free stamp set of the month. So that means that anytime in a month that you order $75 or more with a product, then you will get the free stamp set of the month. So that might be, 2 orders of $37.50. But it is before tax and shipping. So if you're ordering and you are over that $75 threshold, then you will actually get that free stamp set of the month from me. And the stamp set for the month of May is You Always Deliver. And this stamp set is retiring, so this will be your last opportunity to get it. And you can earn it for free. So if you order $75 worth of goodies, whether they're retiring products or just regular items that are still staying available, then you will get this stamp set for free. Hi, Becky. Welcome. And I just pull a list, so I track that and everything, and then get it sent out to you. Where's my scissors? Found a pair. And the June free stamp set of the month is actually one of the new ones in the new catalog. And I got the name wrong the other day whenever I said it. So I don't know if I should try. But it has the word basket and it has the word bloom in it, I think. Blooms in a basket, basket full of blooms. Something along those lines. But it also coordinates with that Celebration 5-petal punch. So that is super, super fun. And you guys know how much I love flowers. You're excited to get the May free stamp. Oh, it's in your order. I was like, I thought you already had it. But yes, it is in your goodie bag. So you will get that next week. But I thought it was very appropriate for the time because we have so many amazing delivery men and women out there, whether they're Instacart or, heck, there's 1,000,001 of those. And then, of course, your regular UPS and Postal Service and Amazon and everyone. I'm so thankful for all of those men and women who are working hard to deliver all of our goodies. The extreme heat and the extreme cold is where I think I would draw the line on being a delivery person. I just don't know that I could tough it through that. Especially if I had to carry mail. Ooh, I don't know that I could do that. But I always feel like I'm so thankful for what everybody can do, because there are things that I can do that other people can't, and there are things that other people can do that I can't. And or I guess I can't really say can't. I don't want to. But like, I also don't think I could ever work in a medical field. I just think I would bring too much of it home with me. And I don't mean like bringing, COVID-19 home with me or anything. I mean the emotions and all of that, I think would be too difficult. But I'm doing my part by offering you guys all daily dose of stamping therapy and being creative and giving you guys an outlet. And I hope that that is my part, and it's enough. I know it's enough. It's good. That bow is horrible though. So it's just kind of a mess. And then we're just going to pinch this and rotate it a smidge off to the side. Let me know what job you would hate to do and what job you would love to do. I think it would be absolutely amazing. People are like, oh, I want to have like a bucket list and travel and do all these things. The one thing that I think would be awesome is to have the opportunity to do or follow, job shadow, however you want to see that, different job types for, I don't know, a couple days, a week, a day, an hour. It kind of depends on what it is. Just to see what all it entails. All of that absolutely boggles my mind and is so cool. Like I would like to follow a doctor for a day and see what they do and how hard it is and all of that. Or ride with a semi driver and is it boring? Is it fun? What do you see? Is it interesting? There's always perks to everything. So I'm sure it's really cool. I know I grew up on a farm, and every year I still love to ride in the combine with my dad because it's so fun and so cool. And I feel like every year there's something new. And usually whenever I go ride with him, it's a random field. So I'm getting to see the land in that area as I'm riding in the combine. And like I said, it's usually a different area than it was the year before. So I find it so neat and everything. And technology changes so much. What did I just do? I just tied my ribbon around both of those, but I added adhesive just to the back one. So how can I slide this off? Okay, well, here I am jibber jabbering too much. And not paying attention. I was a hostess one summer. So I kind of have done a little bit in the food industry, and then I have worked retail, and that's crazy. Just knowing the ins and outs of how retail works and the awesome discount you get. But yeah, all of those things I think just seems so fun and exciting. You like the June stamp set too? Hi, Susan. You would not want to work in retail. I have seen some of Micro's dirty jobs, but I want to do it because I want to ask I don't know, my questions. I sometimes watch those shows, and I know some of it they can't give out the information, but like I want to know maybe a little less on. I know this might sound weird, a little less on why they do it, and a little bit more on um, the feelings of it. You know, like I know as a farmer, my dad loves getting up early and working hard every single day. It's his deep, deep passion, as is Stampin' Up for me. Like, I mean, I could go on and on about how amazing that this is, and, you know, even get like emotional and crazy about it, and how much it has provided for me, and how amazing you guys are, and the community that I've built and everything. So, like, I would just love to, you know, talk to those people and say, like, you know, do you really enjoy working the night shift? Do you really do you like it? What do you see whenever you do that, you know? You get to watch the sunrise every day. Does it still wow you? Or have you grown numb to it? Or, you know, like different things like that, I think are like the little inside details, or getting like a more personal aspect of different things. Doing my dream job? What is your dream job, Becky? Job shadowing helped Katie. So I think job shadowing is amazing because I feel like, and I know each school is different. I came from a small high school in a small town, but we didn't have a lot of opportunity to try out different things. And so you just kind of like, you almost graduate and go, what are you going to do? I don't know. What is there out there? Like I've never had an opportunity to try out different things. So, you know, like I worked at a bank, so I had done banking. I'd also done babysitting. But that didn't tell me that, like, you know, all of the different aspects of jobs and what there is out there. So I feel like doing some sort of job shadowing or doing something like that is awesome, because you, like, you know, if you wanted to be like an architect or something like that, like, how would you even know that unless you just love buildings? But do you love buildings because you want to build them, or do you love buildings because you want to take pictures of them or tour them? Or, you know, so then you're a tour guide, you're a photographer, or you're an architect. Like, I don't know. It's all so crazy. I know I'm crazy too. It's okay. One thing I didn't like about retail is the fact that the times that I did not want to work were the times that you super had to work, and that is weekends and holidays. So for that reason, I was out. Okay, so we have these pieces. I already pre-die cut these. These were rectangle stitched scallops. And so we have these little like die cut pieces. Ooh, I have a whole bunch of these, so maybe we'll have to make more if we have time. There's some of these black pieces here. And then there's vellum. And then there's some that you can actually watercolor, and they have like a clear embossing on them. Oh, you're doing your dream job, being a nanny. Well, that's awesome, Becky. You are absolutely fabulous as a nanny. And so I'm glad that you super enjoy doing that. And at the end of the day, you get to go home. That is one good thing about babysitting, is that at the end of the day, you get to go home. Not to say that that makes it any easier, because the days can still be super long. Okay, this one, I think I'm just going to pop one of those. Ooh, I might look at one of those vellum pieces for some leaves, maybe. Maybe some smaller leaves. I always forget about vellum. Do you guys like vellum? I just forget about it and don't think to use it, but it really just offers that like slight extra look. See, and I just kind of feel like it's like unnecessary or something. Do you guys like vellum? We used to have a career day. Now, see, I think that would be awesome. I think a career day would be awesome because I think it would give kids a chance to learn about all of that. We also like to watch those how it's made. And we watch those, for different foods, different like products and stuff like that. That's super fun. I think to watch like a huge assembly line would be super cool. I'd love to watch a car be built because like there's so many pieces and there's all of these like arms coming from everywhere with these robots and like blows my mind. It's so cool looking. There we go. I can't say that my bows turned out that amazing, but with this wispy stuff, it kind of moves around a little bit more. So we'll just yank him down a little bit. There we go. Hi, Nancy. You love vellum? Well, you need to give me some tips and tricks on how I should use vellum more in my projects. Ooh, I wonder if one of these black pieces, it does not. What I'm going to do though, is I'm going to cut it in half and put a dab peeking out of either side. Ooh, I hope this isn't too long though. I'm going to have to do this one on a different card without ribbon. So this one's just going to go on this, and I'm going to use it with a different piece. So even though I've already added that adhesive to those little banners, I'm going to add dimensionals over the top of it just to secure those pieces on even more. Yes, I would agree that vellum adds like some elegance to it because it's like a soft little like wispy touch. But yeah, I just always forget about it. Oh, you love that card? Awesome. I love flowers. The rain totally mutilated our not our poppies, our peonies. So now they just look like, they actually look like wet sheep fur or sheep wool. There's just these like globs on the ground because they were so huge. And they had like pulled each other down, and then with the rain, they just hit the ground, and now it's just this like wet, moppy mess on the ground. So yeah, the rain pretty much ruined the peonies. So I still need to add this to a card base because I used up all of my card bases so far. But how cute is that one? So that one doesn't actually get ribbon. I wonder if there's a small little flower that I could add. No, I almost could cut off one of these, but I don't think I would like it. So I think I'm just going to leave that one as is. You like vellum, but you forget to use it. See, I'm the same way. Maybe I need to like put vellum in like one of those instead of in the drawers over there so that I remember to use it a little bit more. Okay, so I think all of my pre-stamped images have all been used up. So I got out the So Sentimental, which is where those first two greetings came from. And then I also got out this one. This is one of the new stamp sets, Field of Flowers, because I thought I could use that fabulous always. So always thinking of you, or always in my heart. And I could use that because it's new and I haven't used it enough to be tired of it. And I think it fits. I super need to send out more Happy Mail. I feel like I've been slacking something fierce. But I also feel like this is not the weekend for that. So it probably won't happen this weekend either. Oh. Let's see. I need a different clear block. How about some bling on that card? I'm always up for bling. Yeah, we could totally do some bling on it. Oh, yeah, especially to match the shiny black, because the black has like a shiny border edge. So it will help pull that black and make it look even more shiny. Okay. So I was just kind of setting my stamps down. A lot of times, especially with like a long skinny stamp, I like to set it down and let it like catch its shape so that whenever I'm putting it on the clear block, I'm not actually putting it on and then angling it or pulling it tight or moving it in a different direction. So I just set it down, let it like get to its normal shape, and then pick it up with a clear block, and then I know it'll be like nice and straight and everything. 3 little red enamels. Yeah. Or the red rhinestone. Right? Yeah, red rhinestones. Ooh, I do have these. This is the holiday pack. They might be too dark, though, to use. Possibly. Because those, I think, are probably cherry cobbler. Okay, so I think I'm going to stamp this in black just to kind of keep a little neutral rather than stamping it in red, especially since my card base is actually Poppy Parade and not real red, but I left my real red here. So this one I'm going to stamp up high. And I'm going to stamp another one in the middle. I almost feel like this one, it should be like always is on the front and thinking of you is on the inside. But I'm not sure. So we're just going to do 2 like this and see what we come up with. I really want to use, some of these vellum pieces, but like I just feel so nervous on how to use them. Because I almost feel like they're not enough to pop. Because like that doesn't pop enough. Should I put... maybe like that? I just don't know. I really like this one. The one on the stem is almost like too tall. I wonder, I need like a skinny greeting. I could always do thinking of you on the front and then do always ... on the inside. Or I could do the you are in my heart. I might do some sending healing hugs because that's skinny. Okay. So I'm going to do this up top. Sending healing hugs. Color the back. Okay. Here's my Poppy Parade. And we're going to color the back of the vellum. Do I need to stay in the lines? Probably. I guess if I don't, it'll look like a watercolor. Or like I let Claire do it. Ooh, that's so fabulous. Isn't that cool looking? Thanks for the idea, Nancy. The honest opinion is I have a lot. So, and this is actually not going to show you how many I actually have. So I have this clear tote. This is what they call like a shoebox tote from any big box store. It's by Sterilite, but the ones at Target have a different lid than the ones at Walmart. So, like, if you really care, just make sure that you get the same ones. Like, this one has like these little tabs. I think I have a few that have like 3 little like ribbed marks there. But these are all in a little container next to me, and that's where I keep all my clear blocks. But I have a total of 30 clear blocks, so I have multiples of different sizes. So I have 7 of the A, which is the little bitty one. I have 5 of the B. I have 5 of C, which I don't know where that one is. I have 4 of D, I have 2 of E, 1 of F, 3 of the G, 2 H's, and 1 I. And like that thing's almost empty. It's the ones that I only have 1 of are this one and like the big rectangle that I don't know. It's bigger than this. But I only have 1 of the 2 that are like that. And then I have 1,000,001 of the other ones so that I can use them at classes. And I have like 1,000,000 everywhere. So, but you can see, I don't think there's anything crazy except for just my mess. But you can see right here, there are 1,000,000 clear blocks all over that haven't been put away. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, I have a ton of clear blocks, and I've slowly built those where I'm like, you know, I need a couple more A's, and so I bought 2 more A's. Like that little sign wherever it went, it says 5 plus 2. So I decided that I needed 2 more. I also feel like Stampin' Up! Comes out with stamp sets that all of a sudden make me need to use like another size. Like I have a ton of D. D is like that basic block that I use for a lot of things. But whenever I do a class and there's a whole bunch of little images, then a lot of times if I put a little bitty image on a big block, then we have a lot of issues with rocking and getting ink all over. Because like if I were to stamp this down, see how there's black ink all around the edges just because each time I go down, I accidentally tilted it a little bit more. And then like the next person picks it up and they get inky fingers and it just becomes a mess. So like little items really need a little clear block. And I felt like whenever I was doing little background images or little flowers and stuff, I needed like a million of those. And I was like, how do I need so many of these? So I went ahead and I got more of the little clear blocks. But it just kind of depends on, like, I feel like it comes in waves. Like now I'm also feeling like I need that big one more because I used it for, oh, I know where it is. I used it for the Mountain Air stamp set, and I needed that block for like many of the images in that set. And I thought, I just need to get a second one of these. I don't know, maybe I won't need it. We'll see if it comes up again, and I'm like, I need more of those. But otherwise, I don't see getting a lot of those. And then that big one, I use this one usually to post a card and put a card on top of it as like my little stand. I hardly ever use this as a stamping clear block because if I'm ever using a background stamp, a lot of times I'll lay the background stamp face up, ink it up, place the cardstock down, and then take a piece of scrap paper and push over the top because this is too big for my hand. And then I tend to drop it on my project and it becomes a hot mess. So yeah, I really don't like using that one. Okay, let's see if we can finish at least maybe one more card because I need to wrap it up before the little one has to go down for a nap. Let me show you this again. It's still drying a little bit, but like as it's drying, it looks like the ink has like pooled in different spots and it looks super cool and like watercolor-ish. I don't feel like you guys can see it as fabulous as it really is. I feel like I want to do some green leaves with that. So we will probably, I'll either finish these, probably won't, and show you what the finished samples look like on Monday, or we will finish them on Monday. But I might do a couple of these so that you guys can see what they look like on Monday. I will say that I know it's sad and I will miss most of you guys, all of you guys. I will probably miss all of you guys and doing it all the time. But I think in June, I won't be doing Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy every single weekday because I'm going to start having events slowly again. And with the new catalog launch and stuff, it'll probably be like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. So bear with me. It was something that I started doing to try to get connected with all of you guys in the beginning, and I've loved it so much, but I have no clue when all this is going to end, and I just don't know that I can keep up with 5 times a week. So hang on. If you guys super love it and you're going to miss me so much, then maybe you can convince me to keep going. But otherwise, I'll still be getting on. It just might not be 5 times a week. So stay tuned. We'll see how that goes. There's a lot going on next week with the new catalog being launched on Wednesday and everything with that. So I can't wait to share with you guys more new products. And of course, I'll be ordering more of those to play with, and I can't wait. So stay tuned with that. But I'm going to hope to try to find a new routine with things and get back to my blog and showcasing different techniques and things like that. So I just don't know that I'll always have time to jump on for Daily Dose of Stamping Therapy, especially for like 45 minutes. So stay tuned. We'll see how that goes. Yes, just order an extra clear block every time until you get like, at a level where you feel like you're not constantly reaching for another clear block and frustrated that you're keeping, keep taking them off and cleaning them and stuff like that. So, it's just a slow process. I've been doing this for 16 years and there's still things that I'm like, I need to slowly order more of those and stuff like that. So don't feel like you need to, to order and get 52 or 30 or whatever clear blocks all at once. Because that would be overwhelming and you might not need all those. And I want you to have products that you will definitely be using. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. I will definitely be posting pictures of Claire's birthday goodies with the Cookie Monster ice cream sandwiches and the Elmo cupcakes. Wish me luck on that. I hope it goes well and turns out how I have imagined it in my head. And yeah, I'll see you guys all on Monday, and hopefully I have a plan going forward for June, and we'll see how it goes. So stay safe, stay healthy. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.